Hello, everyone. This is video 3 of the Staff Wellbeing Programme. It's particularly helpful for people working in schools, colleges, residential settings. But I think it could also really support a lot of other people that have got jobs that are quite stressful and they want to make a difference. Now, the next part of this is talking about rating different areas of our lives using a rating scale. And I want you to look at 8 areas of your life and imagine a wheel with 8 spokes. Okay, so your wheel is divided into 8 sections. I wrote a book which was about Anatole, who was a phoenix, and the Wheel of Whispers. And that's where we first came across the whisper wheel. The whisper, stands for different aspects of your life. For example, the W stands for your working life. Consider how you feel about your job role. There's likely to be aspects of your job that you love, other aspects that you find stressful. And what I want you to do, just think of a mark out of 10 to award it. If you really hate your job in every aspect of it, it would be a 1. If you absolutely love the job and you wouldn't want to change a thing, it would be a 10. And you might find it somewhere in between. I know it would vary from day to day, but whatever pops into your head, if you could get a diary or a journal and put W and next to it write work life and then award a score out of 10. The next section is your H, which is your home life. How do you feel about your home life? Come up with a score somewhere between 1 and 10, covering how you feel about key aspects of your home life. I is for hobbies and interests. And that might be that you love certain hobbies, but you never have time for them. Or you've got very few hobbies and you think perhaps I need to come up with some or interests. Come up with a rough score somewhere between 1 and 10, how you feel about your hobbies and interests. The next section is spirituality and religion. Now, some people are not spiritual or religious, and that's okay. They're not worried about that side of things, so they might create quite a kind of average score on that. It might be that you are spiritual or religious, but you don't have time for it, and you might give it a low score. Or it might be that that's a really important part of your life and it's going really well, and you give it a high score. P is for the physical aspects of your life. That might include your physical fitness, how you feel about your body. Come up with a score somewhere between 1 and 10 for how you feel about your physical body. E is for your emotional life. Emotionally, do you feel good or are you anxious or depressed, for example? Come up with a score somewhere between 1 and 10. How do you feel about that at the moment? R is for relationships. This can include your friends, family, work colleagues. Are your relationships going well, or do you feel that you're experiencing challenges in this area? You might be able to hear a bee in the background. It's all going on here. S is for security. Rate how you feel about this area in your life. It might be including your finances. How secure do you feel in your life? If you're feeling really insecure, might be a 1. If you're feeling really secure, might be a 10. So these are all broad areas. It's a best fit. Don't overthink it too much. And so that we've covered them all now. W, work life. H, home life. I, interests. S, spirituality or religion. P, physical aspects of your life. E, emotional areas of your life. R, relationships. S, for security. Now, if you record them in your diary or journal, we will be able to go back to them and we'll use them quite a bit in the course. Okay, so please do that now. And then once you've done that, I can introduce the Wellbeing Programme. This programme can start at any time. If you work in a school, you might wish to start Module 1 in Term 1, but this really isn't necessary. And I know some people have very kindly agreed to pilot this for me. They might start in April, for example, and they just work their way through the 6 modules. Might take a year, might take slightly less. But if you're prepared to feedback to me on things that I could add and offer, I would really appreciate that. Each session is short, and I've kept words to a minimum, and the accompanying videos are fairly short too, so that you can gain from the course, even if you've only got a few minutes to spare. I know a lot of people sign up to courses and they're like, oh, I'm going to really put a lot of effort into this. And then life gets in the way and people get kind of worn out, and so they abandon the course. I'd much rather you just spent a little bit of time doing it and work your way through so that you can keep going, because I think the real progress will be over a period of time. Chapter 1. This is devoted to Module 1, and there are accompanying videos on YouTube. If you fall behind, don't worry, just take up where you left off. At the end of the course, there's a section where I make suggestions about things you can do on the days in the year where there are no sessions, because there are six modules, and of course there are other times in the year where I haven't given you specific activities. Session 1. For this programme, it would be, as I said before, very helpful to have a journal or a notebook and a pen to make notes. You might decide to make notes on your computer instead, but please do make a record of what you're doing. Journaling. There are many benefits to journaling. The benefits are emotional and physical. It can help you to reduce the stress by getting your thoughts out of your head and onto the paper. Recording key thoughts can help you to improve your memory, and recording how you feel helps you to develop good self-awareness. Recording goals can help you on track, to keep you on track, and help you to track your progress and adjust when you encounter challenges and setbacks. Writing things down can help you to process complex experiences. Journaling can help you to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. Research suggests that it can be associated with the reduction of as much as 45%, which is definitely worth doing. It can improve physical health by helping us to process emotions, which lowers cortisol levels. This helps to reduce physical symptoms of inflammation and stress. Writing down the things you're worried about before bed can also help you to sleep better. The first thing that we're going to do, as I said before, is to record your scores using the Whispers Wheel Wellbeing scores that I described earlier. So you've come up with a score for your work life, home life, interests, spirituality, physical life, emotional life, relationships, and security. Look at each of the Whispers wheel and score it out of 10. Choose 2 goals to work on over the next few weeks. Choose one goal from a fairly low scoring area and one from a higher scoring area. It's usually easier to improve scores in your higher scoring areas, and so this could help to motivate you to work on your lower scoring area. I don't recommend working on many more goals at the same time because you're likely to become overwhelmed. Write each goal in your diary, setting out what you wish to change and how you wish to change it. The goals need to be divided into measurable steps so that you can record your successes. I've got an example. A goal from a low scoring area. Someone has written, I would like to get fitter by exercising 15 minutes each day. That's a nice clear score. The Whispers score for physical was 4 out of 10. And they thought by the way they'd chosen exercise was to go for a walk. They wrote that all down in their diary. A goal from a higher scoring area, I would like to declutter my bedroom by tidying for 10 minutes each day. The Whispers score for home life was 7. The participant liked their home but felt their bedroom was in need of improvement. So that's already quite a high score. So it should be quite easy to resolve that. And as that starts to become successful, it kind of motivates you to try harder with the more difficult score. They record both the goals in their journal. It's time for you to do the same. The goals do not need to be work related to help you to see improvements in all areas of your life, including work life. As things get better in other areas of your life, you start to feel less stressed, and this helps you to feel more relaxed and solution focused. This can help you to cope better with stress at work as well as elsewhere. Once you've done this, you've completed session 1. Well done. In the next video, we will explore session 2, the problem-solving cycle. Don't underestimate the problem-solving cycle. It really can help you to cope with stressful problems in just about every area of your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you know anybody else that would benefit from this program, please do let them know about it. I've tried to keep it as affordable as possible. I have got a link below to the book if you'd like to just follow along on the book without the videos as well. So it's entirely up to you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.